Now, for this video, I'm going to reflect to you our midterm discussion. But at this point, we have given one topic by each group. So, in our group, our topic was about educational postulate of Jose Rizal. So, now I'm going to reflect uh, uh, on my own for our topic. In Jose Rizal's educational postulate was rooted in his beliefs that education is the key to progress and reform in the Philippines. He advocated for the development of comprehensive educational system in the Philippines, one that would offer equal opportunities to the Filipinos regardless to their class or socioeconomic background. He believed that education should be accessible to everyone, including those in rural areas and least privileged. He also believing that this would foster a sense of national pride and identity among Filipino. He also advocated for the teaching of English and Spanish. And finally, I saw education as a means of developing critical thinking and rational thoughts of so that Filipino could better understand and circumstances and take action to improve them. And in Jose Rizal, that education postulate is rooted in the idea that education is essential for the progress of an individual and society. He believed that education was powerful to bring about social transformation. He argued that education should not be limited to a quest of knowledge and skills, that education should not be limited, but should also include the development of moral and spiritual virtues. He felt that education should be based on holistic approach which would foster the development of physical, mental, moral, and spiritual aspect of the development of individual. He also strongly advocated uh, for use of the mother language or native tongue as a primary language of instruction in schools. Rizal believed that education should be available to all and should not be restricted to any one class of people. He also believed that the purpose of education was to cultivate the ability to think critically and independently, and to encourage the formation of logical and informed opinions on various issues. Also, he argued that education should be geared towards the development of the individual and the nation, and should be used to promote peace and unity among people different backgrounds. And also, he believed that education should be accessible to all, regardless of class or gender, and should be focused on cultivating one moral character and developing a sense of national identity. His postulates are still relevant today, as they have helped to shape the way in which education is carried out in modern times. So, Rizal's postulates have encouraged people to think beyond the traditional method of education and to emphasize the importance of the developing one moral character and embracing one's culture and identity. So, that's the uh, reflection of our midterm for this topic.